Yeah, welcome guys to a new game series here on my channel Odin Online. And this game, Life is Strange, is an adventure game made by the French Dontnod entertainment developing team, who also made the game Remember Me. So let's get started. Yeah, new game. Story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present and future. Choose wisely. Yeah, I already know from the trailer.
There's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Safe at the lighthouse. Okay, the way back is blocked, guys. And as I started, I already knew from the trailer that our decisions have consequences which are sometimes so far-reaching, like a butterfly effect, and may decide the fate of other characters in this game. So I'm using the maximum graphic settings because I think this is not a big issue for the for a normal graphic card. So this is just in a storm. And we can see that this city here on the left, this one is called Arcadia Bay. What's the sign here?
Come on, Max. You can make it.
Why there's a red dead skull on the map? So this must be a hurricane. Tornadoes are usually on land. This one is just here above water.
Holy shit.
This thing could surely destroy the city. Oh.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay. I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, shh, shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America, and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse. And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking of questions, I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Now, based on the chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the actual process that led to the birth of the self-portrait?
Okay. Yeah, you already see, I won't interrupt the dialogues in this game. Well.
This does not bode well.
What the?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Ah, come on. You can see that our character here is a big photography fan. It's just her passion. So what do we have here? The pencil case?
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
Why?
I like it old
Jump
school.
right in with an answer.
So, what else we have here is the...
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should. If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
We have 8 pages, and this will bring us the background of our character and may be important for the full experience of the game. But I will include a skip forward link in the video, and then you, if you don't want to read this. Okay, this is the first page in the journal, July 10, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though I never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy, a unique and famous private school for seniors. No kids allowed. I didn't think I would be so excited, since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird. But they're happy, and this means extra financial support, because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I'm going to Blackwell Academy. August 18, 2013. So this it? I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest. Back in the town, I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we are always seeking, with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire, just a contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world to study photography under Mark Jefferson. Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers, okay. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Or boys. I'm lucky, I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room. Though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artist from Paris or Rome. I can do anything unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Okay, we make a jump, September 2. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Whew. I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I didn't meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. One day after, Blackwell sucks ass? I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dog, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate Brooke, Taylor, Alicia, and how I could forget Victoria Chase, rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at me, at my raggedy ass clothes, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out. Okay, September 4. I have an ass load of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I am not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham and he's a serious geek. Plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers and he actually named a few I've never heard of. We traded numbers and he will be a good study partner or a good friend. I will need at least one based on the clique action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expect us to do as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god. I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Okay, big jump. 11 days later. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bang to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class he put his feet on the desk, starting texting and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of the silly elite Vortex club that puts on popular parties And so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the beaches here like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing the drama games. No more. 8 days later. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the natural Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. 7 days later, September 30. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Mrs. Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? Okay, the next day, I guess. October 1. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. And I can't bust out big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow the October Country by Red Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my cheek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. Okay, Chloe is one of her friends. Yeah, and the game is about the two girls who will soon be exposed to the darker side of this coastal city, Arcadia Bay. Yeah, and I guess it's pronounced Chloe because it's a French game. So I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Strokefest swimming party. Or is that Breakstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to complete change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. So, you see how she mentions a cocoon, where the small animal undergoes the phase of metamorphosis and turns, well, I only know turns into a butterfly or there's something similar. Yeah, and the first chapter, episode 1 in Life is Strange is called Chrysalis, and that is the name for this metamorphosis state of an animal. Okay, so we know a lot about her now. Prologue, yeah. So, what's there so bag?
My little camera bag is battered, but still kicking.
This was in the chapters you read.
Yeah. But, take a selfie?
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self portraits.
Okay. We don't know the answer, it seems. I didn't know. You were asking me or whatever.
You're asking me? Let me think.
Yeah.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
Yeah.
The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay, the winner will fly with Mr. Jefferson to San Francisco. Of course, this is something that Maxine wants.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Nope. That's the rich one who looks up, down with their nose at other people. What do we have here? Edge marks on the table?
This might make a cool shot.
Why?
I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world.
Okay.
No matter who wins. This
We
is
have
just
a picture.
bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel...
Okay guys, I was just looking where's the photo that I take from the table, but I can't see it. What's the text here? Amber forever. So this is the girl who got
Kate looks so sad and quiet today.
a paper ball on
Poor
the face. Okay.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
Oh.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Oh, she's real sad. Okay, maybe a cup of tea.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Our Kate here is definitely very sad. Just look at your eyes. What about this paper
Now I
ball?
wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Dear Kate, we love your porn video. Jojo Blackwell Academy. And Jojo means kiss kiss, I guess. Okay. Oh man. This... We can take a look out of the window.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
Yeah, you see this, guys. I think it's the best way to go once through everything, because this is the game. Yeah, where you really dive into a story and in the characters.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Yeah, it's a nice picture. I do like it. For obvious reasons. So, what do we have here? A printer.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck.
Yeah, you can see
Someday.
our Maxine is really passionate about her photos, and yeah, a gallery with her photos, this would be a big dream.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Okay, this is an awesome photo from Mr. Jefferson. Okay. And this is just an... Oh no, this is a class photo.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Okay.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old?
Yeah.
And people laughed.
This Victoria stuff.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Okay, $5,300, guys, this year. Oh my god. What a camera. Yeah, the GLLT64S. Sharp, def, and JPEG images. Okay, 5,300. Photo equipment.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
What?
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
Yeah, maybe. A photo contest?
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Everyday Heroes photo contest. Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action? Okay. The winner will fly to San Francisco and represent their school in a National Everyday Heroes competition at the De Young Museum of Art on October 20, 2013. Okay. One image on approved paper. For those on the air, yeah, okay, okay. This is where maybe she will win.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Yeah.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Okay, I knew from the trailer that there is some kind of mysterious story in here. With some dark powers threatening Arcadia Bay, but I don't know what she means that this forest is mysterious. Oh, the lighthouse?
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Oh yeah. The lighthouse dominates the city.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images.
20?
But I still dig my little instant camera.
20 grand? Fuck. That's the Victoria. Come on, why don't we smack her ass?
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
What the fuck? Did she even have golden socks or what? She has a golden watch? A golden bracelet?
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Ah, come on.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Handing in her picture. Well, I guess Maxine doesn't have the picture yet.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Okay. Okay, I guess it's time to leave. Just want to check something here. Okay, guys, I have found it. So, we're episode 1, Chrysalis. And there's the picture we took. Rachel Amber Forever. Okay. Maybe this will be something important later. For now, we just take the door.
Okay,
cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I feel like you have to pass.
You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
And
She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Ah, Maxine. I feel kind of pity for her
She's so fucking
because he has so few self-confidence. Dontnod Entertainment. Okay, guys. And I knew from the preview that this is not the opportunity to learn more about the high school before we go to the toilet. And the music will just play on loop. It won't stop. Life is Strange, Episode 1, Chrysalis. Maxine is hiding from the real world.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine.
I think that's Courtney.
world without
She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
American girls. I'd
There's
like
Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
part of
Okay, these two belong to the Victoria clique.
driving a
Science room?
by the seaside,
Ah, the science room.
watching the
Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
bright side.
Warren, that's her friend. Oh, missing persons poster.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
This is just a photo we took from the table, guys. Rachel Amber, missing from Arcadia Bay. Since April 22. Okay. Okay, that's nearly 6 months ago. Yeah. Age 19. Tattoo on calf of a dragon and a sire on the inside of the left wrist.
I wish I had
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
Needs fresh blood. Give it up. Respect classroom, be nice.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Okay. So that's this is a locker.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
walking around my own.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Her own place,
Okay.
somewhere around the mountains.
What?
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Yeah, of course.
Till she
Bullies are stopped
tried to complain.
if you just intervene with self-confidence.
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor, too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They
Kinda.
must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me.
Yeah, well, she seems to be a nice person, huh? Just joking around, guys. Okay, Daniel and Logan. What they are doing here? They are bullies or what?
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Okay, Vortex Club.